The Flash is a student forum for students produced by students. Students make all content decisions, research, write, shoot, and broadcast news stories they deem important to the Eastview community. Stay tuned.
Hey Eastview!
I'm Katie.
And I'm Kayla.
And welcome back from spring break.
We have 3 news stories to share with you this week.
So hang tight
and stay tuned for the Flash.
Kayla, I'm absolutely pooped from spring break. I destroyed my sleep schedule.
Yeah, that's not good. I've been having Starbucks every day, so I've been okay.
I feel like a lot of people come to school with Starbucks.
Yeah, that and energy drinks.
I wonder why that is. Arkhya has the story.
In such a fast-paced world, the influence of energy drinks have become increasingly popularized.
So I believe that the most prominent group that drink energy drinks, overall high school students.
I'm definitely dependent on energy drinks.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very dependent on my energy drinks.
I think I'm dependent on my energy drinks.
School is a grind. It starts early, and a lot of people after school gets over have other commitments. People are tired, and so one of the great ways to kind of combat that tiredness for high school students is through energy drinks and caffeine.
I need the energy to be able to make it through the day. Energy drinks are just practical because you can just grab one and it's in a can and it's just easier.
They're influenced a lot by what they want to drink. TikTok especially really influences kids, like the Prime drinks, the Alanis, the Celsius.
I think it's mainly the marketing, and it's also the peer support. Like, everyone else drinks it, so why wouldn't you?
As the dependency of these caffeinated drinks grow, it's important to recognize their harms.
I think we just need more awareness of how bad caffeine can actually be for you, how to control yourself, what you're drinking. You don't get too much. 200 milligrams is a lot for a student's heart to handle in one day.
There's a lot of people on social media, so probably if campaigns start showing up, just bringing more awareness to what bad things can happen to you if you keep drinking them. If you needed to or wanted to, you can still have them, but it could be at a safer rate.
Signing off from the Flash, this is Arkhya.
The average energy drink has between 100 and 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Whoa, that's like 30 Hershey bars. Did you know that caffeine in chocolate comes from the cocoa bean, which is most often found in South America?
I didn't know that. What languages are spoken in South America?
Mostly Spanish and Portuguese. My dad actually went to Brazil for 2 years where he had to speak Portuguese, and he said it was really hard to communicate at first.
Yeah, language barriers can be tough. Yunny has more to tell us about that. Yunny, take it away.
Clustered school hallways and even a Full House restaurant. Communication is a must for these spaces, whether it's chatting with friends or staff. But for some in particular, it's a little harder to break that barrier. Moving to Minnesota a half a decade ago is Yuxing Feng. For her, communication is work to be done.
刚来美国的时候肯定困难，对客人其实都是一些基本上的餐馆的英语嘛，只要不是沟通的太深奥的，基本都还 OK。
But her language barrier shapes the attitude of others.
客人问一些问题嘛，然后毕竟英语不是特别好，然后第一时间会反应不过来。好的客人呢，可能就会跟你说啊，没关系，没关系，会慢慢再跟你说一遍。不好的客人甚至都有那种种族歧视的那一种，我们都遇到过。
This communication barrier has breached classrooms closer
you're going to sit here next.
to our Eastview community.
Yeah, when I went to Australia for the first time, it was so hard to communicate with people there.
Coming to the US to teach Japanese, Ayashi's Australian accent is not what you'd expect.
Because they didn't really expect a Japanese guy has, Australian accent. I can do Japanese accent. Hello. It's just like that. It's very hard for people here to understand the Japanese accent, I would say.
You ever felt baka ni sareteru?
Not really. I'm lucky ne.
Signing off for the Flash, this is Yunny.
Language barriers impact a lot of people's lives in the United States, but so does their journey here.
Our next story focuses on Eastview students moving to the US from other countries.
Sahiti has the story.
I was born in China.
I was born in Canada.
I'm from Venezuela.
I used to live in India.
Living abroad and immigrating to America, these Eastview students have a unique experience in their lives.
It was definitely totally different than anything that I had originally experienced.
Once we actually landed and I had to go to school, everything kind of just hit me.
And it was definitely very nerve-wracking, like trying to build like a fully new life here.
The first day of 6th grade, I actually, like the first like few weeks, I didn't talk to anybody and I didn't understand anything for like the first 2 weeks.
Getting made fun of just because I spoke differently.
Rebirthing myself and like kind of making myself like a person in society was really hard.
Their unique experiences have given them many life lessons along the road.
One of the biggest things to know about being adopted and coming from a different country is to do a lot of things, try a lot of new things.
I would say just like don't try so hard. Being your authentic self trumps that like any day.
Just say, embrace it. Don't be afraid of who you are.
It's a part of me, and I embrace who I am.
Yeah, it's just part of who I am, my identity. So something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
Signing off from The Flash, this is Sahiti.
It's so cool to see all the places people traveled, especially over spring break. People went so many cool different places.
Yeah, but not everyone got to go on a trip for spring break.
Stay tuned for the credits.
Where's all the people? Am I at the right place? Great. It's closed. Forever. There's nothing to do here.
2 hours later.
Where are the apples, Apple Valley? What kind of valley is this? Wow, the Big Apple.